We haven't done that one yet, but we did the previous one. May all beings be filled with good qualities. Yeah, we did that one. Okay, well, just to review. So 26 was may all beings be filled with good qualities. This is the practice of the Bodhisattva when seeing a filled container. Okay, remember that one? So when you see containers that are filled, yeah, so you see the water jugs, then they're, you know, those beings are getting filled, you know. The water bottle over there, they're really filled. But it's nice to generate that kind of a thought in terms of other beings, because when we want them to be filled with good qualities, we can't at the same time be jealous of them. Okay? So if you're suffering from jealousy, kind of replace that with the thought of, may all beings be filled with good qualities. Okay? This is called, what do they call it? Factor substitution. In the Pali system, that's the way of getting rid of a manifest affliction, is you replace it with another kind of thought, which is the exact opposite of it. Okay? So that's what 26 is for. It's to reduce jealousy. Okay, it's also to reduce anger, because we can't want other beings to be filled with good qualities if we're angry at them, because when we're angry we want them to suffer. And also when we're angry we think of them as having no good qualities whatsoever. And so, you know, that's clearly a distorted perception. It just, you know, kind of what we call namtok, or, you know, proliferation, conceptualization. And so thinking, may they be filled with good qualities, helps us to see that they have good qualities and to wish them more. And we always feel much better when we wish others well, don't we? Yeah. So this one here, may all beings be filled with good qualities. Also, use it when your mind is being very judgmental. Yeah, when you're getting into that newscaster mind or sportscaster mind, oh, they did this and they did that. Look at them running down the 5-yard line like an idiot, you know. And, you know, the mind is just always commenting in a critical way about how others look, what they do, what they're not doing, how they're dressed, what they think, you know, how they're acting, their manners, all of this, all these kinds of judgments and opinions, then, you know, to stop them, to just cut them off and think, may all beings be filled with good qualities. And then think of these beings, how happy they would be if they had good qualities, you know, if their good qualities, which they already have, were nurtured and expanded and enhanced. Okay? And so that helps us to see others in a completely different way. And so, of course, when we see them in that way, then we see them in beauty, then it's easy to cultivate love and compassion and bodhicitta. And it frees us from all these proliferations. This is the thing I've been working on yesterday and today, kind of all these proliferating, distorted conceptions that we think are reality, you know, that we don't. You know, some of the really gross ones will notice and say, oh, I'm thinking in the wrong way, but it's hard to get rid of them anyway. And then there's other ones, even though we know we're thinking in the wrong way, it's like we're also so attached to that thought, or so invested in it, ego invested in it, that we can't let it go. And then there's a whole other bunch of conceptualizations that are operating at a much more subtle level that we don't even realize we have. You know, like the ones we've been discovering as we've been talking about karma and all, you know, these things of what we're talking about, you know, oh, I'm evil if I experience happiness, and happiness is bad, and, you know, my body is evil, and all these kinds of things that we walk around with, yeah, and that influence our thoughts, and influence our behavior, and influence our feelings, And we're not even aware that we have these kinds of conceptions in our mind. Not even aware. Because they're there and we think they're reality. That, you know, how that things really are like that. You know. That drugs really are going to make you happy. Yeah. Or whatever those muffins are is really going to, you know, make us happy. Or, you know, whatever our thing is. You know, if that person would just stop clicking their mala in meditation sessions, then I would be happy. Oh, did I hit on something that just came up? This comes up every retreat.